Your salary is not wealth. Ownership is. A high salary feels like success. It feels like stability, like progress. But here's the uncomfortable question most people avoid. If your salary stopped tomorrow, how much of your life would still be paid for? For many people, the answer is almost none of it. That's because income feels like wealth, but it isn't. Ownership is. Let's ground this in a normal, realistic life. You're in your late 20s or 30s. You live in a place like Dallas, Toronto, London, Berlin, or Amsterdam. You earn a respectable income. In the US, maybe $90,000 a year. In Europe, maybe $60,000 a year. On paper, that sounds comfortable. After taxes and deductions, you take home roughly $4,800 a month, or 3,600 to 3,800 euros a month. Not rich, but solid. And yet, wealth still feels far away. Because the money doesn't sit still. Rent or mortgage, $2,200. Utilities, internet, and phone, $300. Groceries, $500. You're already near $3,000. Before lifestyle, before saving, before investing. Now the modern obligations. Car payment, $500. Insurance and fuel, $250. Student loans, $300. Credit card payments, $200. You're now around $4,250 on a $4,800 paycheck. That leaves $550, and that $550 is supposed to create your future. Here's the hidden mistake. Most people believe that as long as their income goes up, they're getting richer. But income is temporary. It requires your time, your energy, and your health. The system encourages this belief because it's convenient. You're rewarded for earning, not for owning. So people optimize their lives around paychecks instead of assets. They upgrade lifestyles, they increase commitments, they stay dependent on the next salary. And slowly, income replaces ownership as the goal. Simple math, why ownership matters. Let's look at the math calmly. Imagine two people. Person A earns $100,000 a year and spends most of it and saves little. Person B earns $65,000 but consistently invests $500 a month into assets. Over 25 years, assuming a modest 7% return, that $500 grows into roughly $400,000 to $450,000. Person A may have earned more income, but person B owns more of the future. Income pays bills. Ownership pays time. So why do people chase salary instead of ownership? Because income gives immediate feedback. You feel successful every month. Ownership is quiet. You don't feel richer holding assets. There's no applause, no visible reward, and modern culture reinforces this. Job titles are celebrated, raises are praised, ownership is invisible. Until one day, it isn't. Long-term impact if ignored. If this mindset continues long enough, the outcome is predictable. You reach your 40s or 50s with a good career, but very little control. Your lifestyle depends entirely on working. Any break feels risky. Any disruption feels dangerous. Not because you failed, but because ownership was delayed and time was doing nothing in the background. Shift how financially intelligent people think. Financially intelligent people don't hate salaries. They just don't confuse them with wealth. They ask a different question. What part of my income buys me independence later? They focus on assets that work quietly. Businesses, investments, ownership stakes. Not exciting, not glamorous, but effective. They understand that wealth is not about how much you earn, but how much of your life you actually own. Conclusion, calm and logical. A salary is useful, it's necessary, but it's not wealth. Wealth is what keeps working when you don't. The earlier that distinction becomes clear, the easier every financial decision becomes. No guilt, no pressure, just clarity. If you find these conversations helpful, consider subscribing for more calm, realistic perspectives on money and long-term thinking.